here. NDSU 21, SIU 18. In a game where Southern Illinois dominated the time of possession, 34 minutes to 26. It felt like for the first half, NDSU had the ball for I think like a total of like 8 minutes. It felt like,
Jeez.
and their best drive they had was their first drive of the game. It was a beautiful script by Tyler Roll, which was capped off by a wheel route to Kobe Johnson, which started off the scoring 7-0. SIU's got a field goal right before half. NDSU went 3-and-out, I believe, to start the second half. Then SIU goes down and scores, takes the lead. And then NDSU had one of those vintage NDSU drives. 8 minutes, moved the ball that capped off with a touchdown. Got to stop. Then they go down and score again. At that point, it's 21-10. And on that drive, that was a huge drive because they converted two third and longs. I think they were both 3rd and 12s on some passes by Cam Miller that extended the drive and ended up to get them help cap off their drives with touchdowns. But big story of this game was they lost two guys. They lost their starting right tackle Mason Miller, who broke his fibula. He's done for the year. And the big one is Hunter Lipke went out in the first half with a shoulder injury. Just looked like it was like a normal play, and then all of a sudden you saw him running off. His shoulder was kind of slumped down, and he didn't play the rest of the half. He was in a sling after the game. He's probably doubtful for the game against UND this week, which is unfortunate because he's been the catalyst for the last two times they've played UND, where he just bulldozed them through the Fighting Hawk defense. So a win is a win, but a little bit of a costly win. But at this point of the year, it's survive and advance, and hopefully the Lipke injury is not as serious as we think. Hopefully this is not the last time we'll see him in a Bison uniform, because he's going to be needed down the stretch.
It's honestly surprising it's taken him this long to get hurt, considering how physical he is.
Well, he's been hurt. It's just he's been hurt like in the beginning of the year, middle of the year. And then they've been really good about kind of limiting carries and limiting touches because they just have such a stable of running backs where they can just consistently rotate. That way he is fresh come end of the year or big games when you need him. And yeah, now that this is the first time where it's like, this is a bad week to get hurt.
Yeah.
Bad time to get hurt.
What's North Dakota's record? Are they any good?
Yeah, they're 7-3. They'll make the playoffs. This is if UND wins this, they'll probably sneak in as one of the top 8 seeds, I think. Actually.